Bruh, really? Oh my goodness. So this is where black media is. And I would argue a lot of black media is actually white supremacist media, okay? It's a bunch of coons who are going under the label of black media and pro-black, and they're leading black people astray. They're leading them off of a cliff. That's what they're doing. One such person seems to be Phillip Scott. Now, I got nothing against Phillip Scott. I came across this video, one of y'all sent it to me. He is questioning Kamala Harris's blackness. So if y'all didn't see the interview, there was a point in the interview where the lady was asking Kamala Harris, well, Donald Trump says this is the first time that you are associated as black due to politics. And Kamala Harris responds, same old playbook, next question, please, and laughs.
He suggested that you happened to turn black recently for political purposes, questioning a core part of your identity.
Yeah.
Any
same old tired playbook. Next question, please.
That's it?
That's it.
Now, Phillip Scott is having an issue with how Kamala Harris answered that question. And I find it interesting that Phillip Scott is bringing up the question of blackness when Phillip Scott is married to a white Hispanic, a lovely white Hispanic, beautiful wife. I got nothing against that. But I guess the question begs, would Phillip Scott's children, would he consider them to be black? Would other black people consider the children to be black? I'm just curious. Because with Kamala Harris, same thing. Jamaican, and as far as what, Indian? Would her children be black? You have to, as far as self-reflect on a lot of the stuff. A lot of other, as far as leaders, okay, a lot of other black people who have either non-black wives or the wives aren't fully black, right? They have some white in them. They have some Irish in them. They have whatnot. So it goes back to actually embracing the white Jedi mindset. That's what it goes to embracing. All this talk of, well, you don't sound black, well, you don't act black. Do you not understand that that is white supremacy? They have placed us in certain ghettos, as they call them, which is the ghetto is nothing. The ghetto is the same ghetto in Bel Air. All right. It's the same thing. They have the same protection, the same limits, all of that. Same thing. But they place you in these ghettos. They limit your access to education. They as far as promote degeneracy, using your culture as a piggyback to commercialize it. And that is the product. So now when people get out of the ghetto and they start talking a certain way, or they can articulate themselves, what do they say? Oh, you talking white. No. Your ancestors talked white. Your ancestors could articulate. Your ancestors were intelligent. You want to tell me Frederick Douglass was dumb and saying, yeah, well, you got to do what you got to do. No, that wasn't happening. That is white Jedi propaganda. So when you have someone like Phillip Scott, okay, talking about, well, the black woman I know, they would have said, oh yeah, I'm gonna go in on Trump.
That's not how a black woman would have responded that I know. A black woman would have been having this look like, okay, I'm about to go in on him. And she would have had a frowning look even at that question. But I've been seeing black women for a long time, and that's kind of the response that I would have seen. First of all, a real black woman would have had her face a certain way. Then she'd have read Donald Trump for filth.
What? Is that what you want? Do you want the future president of the United States, Madam President of the United States, do you want her to be like, well, I'm going to go in on Trump? Is that what you want? Because I guarantee that you guys were the same people who were talking about, oh, she acting ghetto when she said, excuse me, I'm talking. So what these Sambos, such as Phillip Scott, have done is placed her in a no-win situation, a catch-22. If she says she's black, what are they going to say? Well, she's not black. Just like other coons talking about, well, she not FBA, she not foundational. Coon talk. That's white supremacist talk. That's what that is, all right? Absolute coon talk. And then if she doesn't say anything, well, why didn't she say anything? Why didn't she say she was black? Okay, that's a simple question. Why didn't she say it? They have placed her in a no-win situation. That's what they have done. She says she's black, well, you're going to refute that. She says she's not black or doesn't say anything at all, well, now that's a problem too. So there's no scenario in which she wins. You want her to act a black ignorant because that seems to be how Phillip Scott sees black women, as loudmouth, ignorant, rude, quick to temper. That's what it seems how he views black women. Now, the black women I know, they would have read him for filth.
She'd have read Donald Trump for filth.
Then you must know very low-class black women.
Oh.
I'm not saying that's a reflection of your wife, but it seems that you tend to hang around very low quality people. That's what it seems to be. Because black women that I've experienced with, they wouldn't have done any of that. Because they understand, hey, this is going out to everyone. That there are certain stereotypes on the table. The angry black woman, she would have played into that. This is a minefield when it comes to politics. You just can't just say Donald Trump is a racist POS, he's a white supremacist, this man going to question my blackness. I've been black my whole... No, you're not going to do that. Sometimes the best answer is no answer. Sometimes people give you questions that are so degrading, so humiliating, that you do not dignify the question with an answer. If somebody is asking you, well, they're saying you identify as black for politics, that's such a degrading question. Like, of all the questions you could have asked her, right? All the questions. We could have gotten to policy. We could have gotten to the George Floyd Policing Act. We could have gotten to reparations. She asked her about her blackness, about a white man, and then from a white woman asking another white man about a black woman as far as her blackness. Same old playbook. This is the same old playbook. This is the same old playbook they played to divide us. The same old playbook. Well, you too dark. Well, you too light. Aren't we talking about it even till this day in 2024? As far as, well, he only likes light-skinned black women in his music videos. Oh, the NFL, look at them. They only like white women in the NFL. The same playbook. This is the same playbook, and y'all are falling for it. And you have Sambos like this, white supremacists like Phillip Scott, who are promoting this filth to people. Now, at the end of the day, who cares? Genuinely. Is the George Floyd Policing Act, can that only be passed by a black woman? Huh? Am I missing something here? The moment in time you are arguing and debating over things that have no political outcome, have no political weight or clout regarding the empowerment of black people, you are a tool. You are a white supremacist coon. That's what you are. And you are leading other people to go down this faulty logic, this faulty reasoning. This question is irrelevant. It's irrelevant in the big picture and the scope of how she's going to transform her vision for the country. Y'all had your chance when it came to the NBJ, National Association of Black Journalists. Y'all could have allowed her to done a Zoom meeting and question her about a black agenda. Y'all didn't even allow her to do a Zoom meeting. That's crazy to me. This is a person running for the president of the United States, and because she can't go sit there in physical appearance, you can't allow her to do a Zoom meeting? This is goofiness, bruh. This is why we're losing, because y'all is so focused on things that don't matter. Everyone else is focused on, well, what about this? What about that? You Negroes, black media is talking about, well, she not really black, okay, family? Okay, that's a trick bag, family. You niggas, wake up. As Paul Mooney would say, wake up, nigga. Wake up. Anyways, guys, that's the video. You let me know what you guys think. I don't know. Are you one of those Sambo coons talking about, oh, they a Democrat shield. That's a Democrat shield. Everybody a Democrat shield. Oh, Kamala not black. She not black. Or are you one of those actual, black people, actual politically literate black people who understand that got nothing to do with any type of policies or anything she's advocating for? Has nothing to do with it. Matter of fact, if you just did like an ounce of research, you could see that she's claimed to be black for all her life for the most part. All her life, even up until today. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? This is white supremacists' talking points. And they somehow infiltrated black media. Don't fall for it. Please don't fall for it. If you happen to disagree, you know where to find me. Friday through Sunday, disagreement day. There'll be a number on screen. You call and we duke it out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment. Let me know what you guys think and subscribe and all that fun stuff. Till next time, guys, be amazing.
She'd have read Donald Trump for filth.